I don't know. Let's do this. In fact, what we're going to do is this.
Back to the Jiggy Jaguar show.
We're just going to do this. Because I think we're not going to do a lot of commercials today. Welcome to it. It is the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast. We are coast to coast and Boda to Boda all over the damn internet and all over 50-plus AM FM stations across the country and around the world. And we have to get things set up here. We have to find L West on the old SKYPE. I think this is them. Let's try it. And then we're going to connect everybody, and we're going to see what happens here. This is going to be a circus today, and I like circuses. We've got a lot of circuses, and I like circuses. L West isn't on the line, according to this. So, we are going to do this. We are going to Skype John, and we are then going to add in Ross, and then we are going to get this up and running here. They'll be able to see me, because I had to set up a camera so everybody could see me. Okay, I think we've got John, maybe. And I think we might have John's listening to our show, which is fantastic. That's fantastic. Look at that. And I think we. Oh my God! What is he got? What is going on here? Everybody's got to put their gimmicks on. John put his on. Ross has got his on, and it says Ross is unavailable. Of course, Ross is unavailable. I just tried to call him. So we are gonna try to Skype in all these different people. I've got somebody telling me they're going to do this on Zoom. We're not doing anything on Zoom. They're hacking meetings on Zoom. Which, if they'd hack into the show, I'd just interview them. That's how all this would work. I mean, like, what other places have you hacked? That would be the gimmick. I would just... I would just have these people, okay, now I've got this other guy who's going to chime in with us. So we're going to have just a circus here, which, as everybody knows, I like circuses. I like circuses. Now remember, if drama is right here and I'm right here, I'm running that way. Right. And there you can see we've got John with us today. We've also got myself, and I think we've got our first guest, Bryant Powell. How are you, sir?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
Look at that! You got the professional microphone. I wish I had that. Oh, and then we then we've got John with us, and maybe Ross. Who knows? He might join us at some stage of the game. This is definitely a heck of a deal today. I want to start. First of all, John, thanks for making time today, baby. Thanks for being on, and thanks for bringing the security mask, which is awesome.
Hey, I try. They just said to wear a mask. I don't know if this is what they meant, but so
I didn't get the memo. So. I'm looking around.
It's all right, unless you're into wrestling like that, it probably won't be much fun.
Yes.
Here we go, the unmasking.
The unmasking, and he didn't even have to lose it in Mexico. He didn't even have to lose the mask. That's awesome. And then Ross, I think, is joining us. Ross, can you hear us?
I can hear you fine.
I'm echoing in your background, by the way. Do you have headphones or earbuds you can put in that will take you, Rossi?
Ross?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Can you put headphones in or earbuds or something? Because I'm echoing in your background. And I'm sure if I'm echoing in your background, I'm echoing in everyone's background.
Yes, you are.
Yes, that would be an affirmative.
Affirmative. So,
You know, I try.
So Bryant, tell me and John and Ross a little bit about yourself, my friend.
Well, yeah. Well, I am the lead singer and the rhythm guitarist of a band called L West from sunny Phoenix, Arizona, in the 602. We basically are going to be releasing a new single very soon on next Saturday, actually. And we're also going to go ahead and be doing, actually, it might be just me, but I'm actually going to be doing a live stream to help benefit organization that's fantastic. They're called Duet AZ. And what they do is they help senior citizens out, especially during this time. They help senior citizens out with going to the grocery store, getting meds and stuff like that. So it's a really, really awesome organization. We team up with a lot of organizations actually. We've teamed up with Barrow Neurological Institute to raise money for brain tumor research. And yeah, man, it's just we're just doing that. So we're pretty excited about it. So. The song's Never Know. It's going to be out again on Saturday. We just released this song called Heavy Hitter in a music video. So we just release, especially right now. So, it's like, you can't really do any shows, So,
So John, I guess I'll start with you since Ross is still getting all of his gear ready to go. Do you have any questions here for Bryant while we've got him here?
What? Sorry, just being a smart ass there. What kind of music style would you guys say your band is?
Well, you know what? I would probably say maybe like more like a power pop, kind of like more like the whole quote unquote indie alternative, but a little bit more kind of like harder, type of situation. More like maybe like an Arctic Monkeys. If people really like Arctic Monkeys or like Queens of Stone Age, stuff like that. Maybe like a little more harder edge, like the Killers or something like that. So yeah.
Look at
Sweet.
that.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
So,
I love band, so.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you dig on it. There you go.
So, you've apparently done Skype before. You've got this really kick-ass mic. You've got all these different things.
Yeah. The SM7B. Yeah.
When we all started getting into Skype, the only people that know how to do it were porn stars. So I'm glad that I'm glad the musicians are starting to learn that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to adapt, I guess. So there you go, right?
So L West is with us today. They join us live here on our Sunday radio broadcast, and we have brought back, because of the power of Skype, I've got Mr. John Mosier with us today, Mr. J.M. Steele. He, of course, has been a great co-host on this program. And then, of course, we went out and we dug up Mr. Colorado himself, Mr. Ross Long. And Ross joins us today as well. So, Phoenix, Arizona. Tell me about the music scene where you're from there, Bryant.
Man, it's pretty talented and pretty fantastic. We're very, very blessed to have such wonderful venues like Rebel Lounge, like Valley Bar. We have Crescent Ballroom. We're definitely big.
Keep talking. Keep talking, my friend.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, man, it's a great scene full of really, really wonderful people, and we're definitely scrappy. We're definitely a scrappy bunch, because we're not, it's really cool about Phoenix because the thing is that you can go to LA, you can go to Las Vegas, you can go to those key places. But in hindsight, we've got a lot of love in Phoenix as well. And it's 4 or 5 hour drive when you're going to, all of those places like San Diego, things like that. It's kind of like you can't get the best of both worlds, So
we've got L West with us today. They join us live here on our big broadcast. They're joining us on Skype, and John Mosier with us today as well. Mr. Ross Long.
We're down in the hidden bunker where we have all the echoes.
That's right. We're in the hidden bunker. We've got all sorts of guests we're going to be talking to today. We also have a porn star we're going to talk to at the top of the hour, which will be very entertaining. And we had porn stars making soap the other day on this program, so they can't do the things that they're doing during the uptime. So during the downtime, they're making soap.
Hey.
It's kind of like when Jiggy's girlfriend asked, "Why is this hand sanitizer so sticky?" It's like
that too.
I didn't know it was going to be this type of conversation, but you know.
Sorry, I'm a little bit out there.
No, I'm going with it. It's fine.
So, you guys have got this new single, Never Know. Talk to us a little bit about the writing process and everything for this.
Well, you know, it's going to be, it's like 5 years since we actually started. Me and this fantastic bearded gentleman named Thomas Brenneman basically started writing music. We basically meet every Monday. The writing process starts there. We go into our rehearsal place, which is actually I'm here, the L West HQ, and then we go ahead and jump in it with my brother Rick, which he's the bassist of a band called L West, and Marty, our drummer, and we basically start with me and Thomas, and we basically end with them, and it all it collides, you know. So Never Know is a really it's a pretty powerful song. It's again produced by Bo Bichelle of a band called Seosin, really big in the early 2000s as well as right now. Bo Bichelle has, you know, produced everyone's brother, you know. He really has, like, he is a phenomenal producer, and I think the proof's in the pudding. So we're really excited for it, man. Totally.
So with this live stream you guys are going to be doing, how do people watch this?
You can actually go ahead and follow us on all of our platforms, all of our social media platforms. L West Music, ELWEST Music, you know. Yeah, music. It's going to be on Facebook, Twitter. It's going to be on live stream as well as Instagram. Basically, all of our social media is going to have it all at the same time. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna. No, it's gonna. I know I'm gonna do it, but yeah, man, it's gonna be really great. And then we're gonna be doing a Q&A afterwards. We're gonna be again, you know, raising a lot of awareness, hopefully some money for our friends at Duet AZ. So yeah, man, it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be Saturday at 7 p.m. Mountain Pacific time, like either Mountain or Pacific time, because you know we don't have daylight savings in Arizona. So I don't know why you guys have it. You know, that's ridiculous. You know.
You know, it's just Kansas. We're a little bit behind the time and stuff, so.
Well, no, I'm everywhere. Like California.
No, I'm
has
just having
it.
fun with you.
Oh no, yeah, totally. Well, it's working. It's
Good. It's like I get to that line, lean over just a little bit, but I don't quite step over yet.
Yeah. The deal.
Unless it comes to the New Era podcast. But...
Yes, that's right.
Oh, no.
We always have to. They're not big fans of ours, so every time John is on, he always has to trash them or make some reference to them.
Fair enough.
And they go back and forth on Twitter every once in a while, and yeah.
Oh, neat.
And I'm not
it's
on Twitter, so I don't have to worry about it. So.
You're talking to the wall. You're screaming at the wall. You know,
Exactly.
Yeah, come on.
Like, you know, when you used to be in chat and you'd mute the guy that you couldn't stand, and you'd talk crap on him so you couldn't see his reaction. It was
That's
fun.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's how that whole thing works.
Yeah.
L West with us today. They join us live here in our broadcast, coast to coast and border to border on iHeartRadio, also 50-plus AM FM stations across the country and around the world. And joining us today here on the old SKYPE, as I used to call it, John Mosier with us today, and Mr. Ross Long, who is getting his headphone situation and he muted himself, but now he's talking to us. That's awesome. Classic Ross. That's usually what happens. At least he's not going to come on here and excoriate someone. I always loved that term. John, have you ever been excoriated? Has anyone ever excoriated you?
Sorry, I know some big words, but that's not one of them. So. I mean, I can tell you're being a little bit flippant, and I like being copacetic most of the time. So
Look at that. Look at that.
Everyone doesn't want to be pedantic, You never want to be
pedantic.
oh, shit. Just me. I always hated, suffering from, halitosis, but
Yeah. I'm sorry, my
Gentlemen,
epidermis is
can
showing.
you
I
hear me
apologize.
now?
Yes, we can hear you, Ross.
Are you getting that horrible echo?
No.
No, it's
It's
phenomenal.
gone.
I just,
That's great.
I had to do the next best thing. I just turned my volume down.
So, Ross.
I've been listening to the whole thing. I've heard every word. Tell me, gentlemen, I hear from all musicians. I hate to interrupt you there, Jiggy.
No, go ahead, brother. No, go ahead. That's why you're here. That's why you and John are here.
I feel this kind of heavy burden, almost like what the heck's going to happen to my life and career.
Right.
In the deep down in the voice of most musicians right now. Are you experiencing that with? I'm sure all your gigs and you can't even do a studio. Really, you can't do much studio work unless you're. I guess you can do it piecemeal at home that way.
Well, sure.
But that's about it.
Well, with L West, I think we really, really do. We started out West with a really creative background. I am really, really big into video, and especially these days, video is key right now. We actually do a vlog. We do a live stream every week, like from Monday to Wednesday as well. The vlog is basically kind of like the behind the scenes type of situation. We just did a behind the scenes video of our brand new music video as well. So I think, with great tension and stuff like that in the world, we have to get innovative, right now. I know that Thomas, again, the lead guitarist of a band called L West, he has his home studio. I have my home studio. So what we've been basically doing is he's been shooting me all of the acoustic tracks from our original songs that we've already done.
That's awesome.
And then I've been singing them. And a very good friend of mine, Teresa, she is a fantastic classical violinist. She's been doing accompaniments in her studio. So we're going to be releasing that as well. I think right now, especially, we have to get creative as obviously creatives. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, this is happening. What are we going to do about it? Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
No. We're good. Keep chatting with us here, my friend.
Yeah. So, the gentleman, he's trying to say something. I couldn't hear it. I apologize.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Ross again? What's?
I can't hear him.
What's going on here?
He's there, but I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, John. Well,
there, he kind of went in.
Why Ross is fixing the audio issues? What do you think about everything that Brian's talking to us about here today?
I think it's great. I like the fact that they're teaming up with charities and stuff to try to help out. I mean, it's one of those things, you give back to the community will end up giving back to you in the end. So it's good publicity and everything. So
for sure.
And it actually shows they give a damn too. So.
Yeah, man. I mean.
Okay, great. Are you hearing me
There we
now?
go.
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. Yeah.
Good. And no backtrack, no echo, no weird stuff, huh?
Everything's cool.
Look at that.
Okay, cool. It's just been a while since I've done Skype, so I'm not quite as familiar with it as Master Jiggy there. Have you gentlemen been in the recording business? Because back when I learned it like 35 years ago how to do multi-track recording, especially in a studio sense, it sounds like, you can do a track here, you can do a track here, 10 miles away, and, finally when you get all your tracks done, you just put them together in one central area, and heck, you guys don't, you barely even have to talk each other on the phone, if you know what you're doing. Is that kind of the way that recording might be going to? Is that I mean, it certainly seems that you've embraced this, and it works for you.
Well, I mean, it has been, with the beauty of not only the internet but things like Dropbox and things like that. I could basically take all of my stem files, put it into a folder, send it to Thomas, email it to him. He basically takes those stem files, and then puts them in the DAW. He has Presonus, I have Logic, and then he can go ahead and we can actually we can either write a song right now, like you and me can write a song right here. I can go ahead and do the vocals. You can do the guitar, stuff like that. It's just, it's the power of technology right now. We're living in a very blessed time right now. And I think that, yeah, but here's what it is. Like when I was a kid, right? Like I was a latchkey kid, like my mom had to work. My dad skipped out on us, so I had to make stuff happen. You know what I mean? Like,
I had to make stuff happen.
Yeah, you figure it out, right? You can either complain about it or you can figure it out. So like we're basically just trying to figure this whole deal out. You know what I mean? The best way we can. So it's just all about content now. Right?
True.
Do some.
I think you and I have had discussions on that there, Jiggy.
Yes.
It's all about content.
Yes, it's all about content.
And, 10 years ago, when all this stuff was just virgining, I mean, yeah, barely we've had kind of this capability for, maybe 15 years, but
Sure.
It's only been, really blossomed in the last 10 years. It's really kind of amazed me, who came out of, school from the 80s, learning my, my communications stuff and video, and radio was still working with 1/4-inch tape and cart machines. So
For those.
John, you remember those days.
Oh, God, yeah.
What amazes me is how fast it's come, and especially for like what I do in video and then photography. I've taken up still photography more or less. How the resolution has come along so quickly, and it's just there. And yeah, it can even be on your phone, but
Yes.
It's quite amazing. And what I only dreamed about back in the 80s, as science fiction, is hell, we have that today and even beyond.
Totally.
In many cases.
Well, but before we wrap up here with you, because we've got our next guest dinging me on Skype here, how do we find you online, get your stuff, all these things?
Well, sure. We're actually on every platform of music possible. If you use Spotify or Apple Music, definitely go ahead and just put L West. It'll pop up our new single, Heavy Hitter. A little more heavy, gritty, a little bit. And then go ahead and follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on TikTok now. Just put L West Music. Yeah, for real.
Awesome.
Like everything, I'm like, yeah, why not?
You mentioned everything.
Yeah, carrier pigeon. Why not? Just...
Are you on MySpace, too?
Yeah, we're on MySpace too.
I'm
yeah,
on MySpace too.
Tom's my friend still. It's great. No, it's L West Music.
That's
ELWS Music. Yeah. Remember Tom?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Sold
great.
that company, and it just went downhill. It was crazy. Like that. I swear. I think he sold that company in 2007. So think about that. In 2008, just anyway.
Hell of a